According to the statistics gathered over the past few years, online business has experienced phenomenal expansion. In 2021, retail sales accounted for about 19% of the global economy. And by 2026, analysts anticipate that share will have increased to nearly 25%. The following is a list of creative ideas for starting an internet business that take advantage of this booming market. The emphasis here is on businesses that require little in the way of experience or initial capital investment. Because it is anticipated that worldwide online retail sales will approach $7 trillion by the year 2025, it is time to investigate the possibility of starting an online business that is congruent with your goals and takes advantage of the digital age. What is an online business? To sell their wares or services to customers all over the world, companies that conduct their operations online, often known as e-businesses or e-commerce businesses, make use of various digital platforms and tools. This could include selling tangible objects through an e-commerce website, delivering digital products or services, operating a blog that earns money through advertising, or even offering online consulting or coaching services. The fact that online firms conduct all of their commercial activities, from the initial customer acquisition to the final sale, via the internet, is the fundamental feature that differentiates them from traditional enterprises. There's a key component that is common to all online businesses, and that is the use of internet technologies to reach clients, manage operations, and create money. The products or services that are offered can differ greatly from one another. There are businesses that exist solely on the internet, while others may have a brick-and-mortar location in addition to their online presence. Discover how simple it is to set up an online shop by using one of the most powerful platforms now available for online shopping. 1. Voiceover services. Providing voiceover services could be a lucrative business opportunity for you if you have a strong command over the language, as well as a decent speaking voice and exceptional pronunciation skills. This company offers a variety of voiceover services, including those for video advertisements, animated films, podcasts, audiobooks, and more. The initial investment will cover things like purchasing a good microphone and editing software. There are no requirements for education, but it may be advantageous to take voice lessons. Earnings are proportional to the size and quantity of projects completed. 2. Online plant nursery. The increase in the amount of time individuals are spending at home has led to a surge in demand for indoor plants and materials for home gardening. The sale of plants, cuttings, seeds, and equipment for gardening might all be part of an online plant nursery's inventory. To get started in this industry, you need to have an understanding of plants and how to properly care for them, as well as a supply and a website, or you could utilize Facebook Marketplace or Etsy. Inventory and website setup might each add up to a few $1,000s in initial costs for a new business. With the correct marketing and product selection, there is the possibility for significant earning possibilities. 3. Digital marketing agency. As more companies migrate their operations to digital platforms, there will be an increased demand for digital marketing services. Offering services such as search engine optimization, pay-per-click advertising, social media marketing, content production, and so on is a must for starting a digital marketing agency. Although starting costs are cheap, it is absolutely necessary to have a thorough understanding of digital marketing methods. Earnings are often determined by retainers paid by clients as well as fees for projects. 4. Virtual event planner. The epidemic has resulted in the development of virtual events, and it appears that this tendency will continue. The planning of virtual events may encompass the organization of online conferences, webinars, or even social gatherings. You'll need to have excellent organizational abilities and be conversant with platforms used for virtual events. The initial investment is quite little, with the majority of the budget going into marketing. Earnings can either be determined on a per-event or retainer basis. 5. E-commerce personal shopper. As the popularity of online shopping continues to rise, an increasing number of customers value the assistance of a personal shopper. In this type of enterprise, the selection of goods is based on the tastes and requirements of customers. You will need to have excellent taste and awareness of current trends and experience with various e-commerce platforms. The initial investment is not very high and is mostly comprised of a website and marketing. Earnings are typically dependent on commission or a monthly retainer fee. 6. Wellness coaching. Online wellness coaching is a field that is booming thanks to the increased attention placed on health and wellness. This includes providing individualized guidance on topics such as food, exercise, stress management, and other related topics. It is essential to possess both certification in a health-related profession as well as strong interpersonal skills. The initial investment is rather little, and most of the money will go toward marketing and, if necessary, certification. Your earnings have the potential to be enormous, depending on the number of clients you serve and the rates you charge every session. 7. Remote tech support. As more people use more technology, there will be an increased demand for technical support. Helping customers solve their technology problems through the use of the internet is the cornerstone of the remote tech support business model. You will need to have a solid awareness of typical technological issues and how to solve them. The initial investment is not very high, with most of the money going toward purchasing a reliable computer setup and appropriate software. Earnings are contingent on the quantity of clients as well as the hourly rates. 8. Freelance writer/editor. Freelancing your writing or editing skills as an online business opportunity can be quite satisfying. If this seems like something that interests you, keep reading. Writing articles, blog posts, and content for websites, as well as editing manuscripts, could fall under this category. You'll need to have excellent writing and grammar abilities, in addition to maybe presenting a portfolio of your previous work. The initial investment is not too high, because all that is required is a computer and access to the internet. The type of writing or editing, the degree of difficulty of the work, and the financial constraints of the client all have a significant impact on earnings. 9. Book cover artist. As a book cover designer, your job will be to produce appealing graphics that capture the soul of a book's tale. These can be pre-made covers or original designs, and the authors who commission them are typically self-published writers, also known as indie authors. You'll require artistic ability and awareness of current trends in the genre, and previous experience using graphic design software. The initial investment is not very high and consists primarily of purchasing design software, stock photos, and typography. Earnings are normally calculated per project, with pre-made covers selling for an average of $150 to $400 and unique designs frequently fetching significantly higher prices. 10. Course creator. If you have knowledge and experience in a specific field, developing and selling online courses could be a lucrative business endeavor for you. Creating a curriculum, making instructional videos, and promoting your course on online sites such as Udemy, Thinkific, Teachable, or even your own website are all required steps in this process. The initial investment will cover the cost of a high-quality camera for recording, potentially also a microphone, and any software that will be required. Earnings are calculated each course that is sold, and they have the potential to be fairly considerable if your course is popular among a large number of students. 11. Virtual assistant. Clients will be able to receive administrative support from you regardless of where you are located when you work as a virtual assistant. This can be responding to emails, setting up meetings, or managing your social media accounts. In addition to having proficient knowledge of standard office software or SaaS applications, having strong organizational and communication skills are absolutely necessary. The initial investment is not very high and is primarily comprised of purchasing a suitable computer setup. Earnings are often calculated per hour and can range substantially depending on the degree of difficulty of the work and the financial constraints of the client. 12. Beta reader. As a beta reader, one of your responsibilities will be to examine unpublished submissions and provide authors with helpful criticism on how to improve their work. You'll need to have strong reading comprehension abilities, a great eye for detail, and the ability to convey your feedback in a straightforward and tactful manner. You only need a dependable internet connection and a computer to get started, so the initial investment is practically nothing. Earnings are often calculated per manuscript, and while they may begin modestly, your ability to create a solid reputation can greatly boost the amount of money you might make. You also have the option of doing something called an alpha read, which is essentially the same thing as proofreading, but is done before the text is edited in any way or given a second draft. 13. UGC Content Creator. Creators of user-generated content, UGC, generate content in response to feedback from audiences or emerging trends. Creating videos on TikTok or Instagram, vlogs on YouTube, or streaming on Twitch might all fall under this category. Creativity, familiarity with various social media sites, and possibly video editing experience are among the abilities that are necessary. The initial investment may range from low to moderate, although it typically does not exceed the cost of purchasing a high-quality camera and appropriate editing software. If your work becomes successful, you may see an increase in earnings as a result of advertising revenue, fan donations, and sponsorship opportunities. 14. Online cooking classes. The habit of making meals at home is becoming increasingly popular, particularly in light of the rising costs of living. If you have a passion for cooking and would like to share your knowledge with others, you can consider teaching cooking classes online. To get this company off the ground, you need to have solid experience in the kitchen, a good camera for streaming live sessions, and a website where you can teach cooking classes. The initial financial outlay is not particularly high. Earnings could be based on a subscription plan or on a per-class basis. 15. Affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is when you promote the products of another firm and collect a commission for each sale made through your unique link. This can be done online or offline. In order to accomplish this goal, you'll need to create a platform on which you can post the links, such as a blog or a social network account. In order to promote products that are relevant to your audience's requirements and interests, it is also necessary to comprehend such details. The initial costs, which mostly include the setting up of your platform and promoting it, might vary, but are typically not very high. Earnings are normally calculated as a percentage of each sale that is generated through the use of the affiliate links that you provide. While earnings may begin modestly, successful affiliate marketers can generate a significant amount of revenue,